host, J-Dad, and welcome to JXP626. I would like to first give a shout out to D Baller XX, ESO, and Oxhorn. And also another shout out to School Zone. Okay, now I'm gonna touch a little base on these guys. D-Baller XS reviews mods for the PlayStation 4 on the Fallout 4 edition. He also has started doing Skyrim as well. And he's pretty decent modeler. He talks about stuff and different in his opinions. I stole one of his ideas, and will be broadcasting it another day and another time. Oxhorn, he reviews mods, but he also gives background stories of Fallout 4, a little bit of history with it, and he goes into in-depth story. And he also reviews the mods, as I said before earlier. He also does builds and etc. Those who know him. Oxhorn also gives opinions on why the Brotherhood is still evil, even though he likes the Brotherhood is still. I got no complaints. They're one of my favorite factions, but their ideals, well, it's a different story. However, he also does the same thing for the Institute. He also gives his opinion about the Railroad and the Minutemen. It's just an opinion. He does, what's good, what's bad. He writes both good and bad qualities of each one. So he's cool. So you could check out his channel. Now ESO, he himself also does mods for PlayStation. He also gives a little editorial as well for different things going on within the Fallout and different games. So he's also another person you might want to check out. One of the things that he's currently doing is Skyrim and its mods. So, like I said, both of these guys, Oxhorn and ESO, they also do editorials, about which factions they like the best, giving their opinions and so forth. Anyway, what I'm doing is quite a little different. Okay, I've been playing Fallout 4 for a while. My first actually Fallout game in the series was Fallout New Vegas, which got me into Fallout in the first place. So I had to go to get Fallout 3. I wanted to get Fallout 2, but I'm hoping that they kind of redo the whole story, make it look like the way these current games do. That would be cool if they were to do something like that. It would be nice to play the stories and so forth. Anyway, now, as for my title, is Fallout Assassination. Now, the reason why I chose this is because, like I said, the game does not give you too much options. You have to stick with a faction and carry out the storyline and blow up the Institute. Now, I'm sorry for spoiling the spoiler alert. However, most people, I assume at this point, have played the game, have watched the channels, the different channels out there that'll do a Fallout. So if you haven't played this game before, watch out for spoilers. Now, I'm gonna get into what is that I'm actually looking to accomplish in this game. I was hoping that if a modeler just happens to stumble on my channel, okay, because this is a fairly new channel, my son has done his own broadcast. So we'll be doing broadcasts on PVZ and its mini games, and hopefully different games. I'll also be doing Injustice, hopefully Injustice 2, and so forth, broadcasting some of these games. Now, as I said, in the Institute version that I'm playing, I'm not really on the Institute. What I wanted to try out is to see if I could create a storyline where my own storyline. I'm not using mods other than the jetpack mod and the other mods around that you may see. That being said, is that I would like to try to like really assassinate. Bear with me for a minute. There. Now they look like they're chilling. This guy's taking a nap. This guy's just chilling on the chair. So, anyway, let me loot a little bit while I'm at it. Some ammo, a frag, and then nothing else really useful. The teddy bear. Nothing more. I'll take his yellow flight helmet. Okay, that's it. Now, there's no real mod out there, because if for those who play, we know that Fowler is the one who decides to destroy the railroad. Now the railroad is basically about saving sense and nothing really else, which kind of makes sense. But there are two players that I would like really try to keep, which is Glory and Deacon. They're the most. Oh, and Tinker Tom. He's a bug out. If you play the railroad portion of it, you will laugh kind of. If you, for those who haven't. Now that being said, is that what if the Minutemen were able to seize control of the Institute instead of destroying the Institute? You know, now it's true that this character overall becomes the director. Now, that being said, it's something that here we go, that would benefit. But the problem is that Father wants the railroad destroyed. Now, me personally, I would use the railroad to benefit all mankind. The hope would be to unite all these different factions into one faction and get them to collaborate. But the Brotherhood is still, they're about hoarding technology, and but then again, they're kind of hypocrites, because look what they've done. They built a giant ass robot to create further destruction. I mean, it beats the point. Okay, and it's about them overall. So I would say that he'll be on my top of my assassination list to take over the Brotherhood. Unfortunately, the minute you do, everybody take it. So challenging him for would have been better. I don't think they should have taken that out, but I still would prefer not to destroy the Institute. Instead, use the Institute. Okay, by challenging Maxon, if they had left the original thing uncut or just added it in as an option for you to do in the game instead of putting it in the game. Let you choose more flexibility. Now, that being said, I'm be assassinating anyone that I truly believe that will not benefit or be an obstacle for joining the Commonwealth together. I like I missed. Take that. None of value. Okay. Now I'm just trying to organize the player character for me to accomplish this. Okay, why this is still danger? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. If I'm right, there should be another rad roach here somewhere. Do not lean against doors. It's a day tripper. Here we go. I'll take that temporary because I can use the parts for something now. Now, unfortunately, I'm not exactly where I want to be in this game. Forgive me about my yawning because I had a late night. Okay, now. The point would be if I could organize the game to do such, I would. You know, blowing up the institute, it's gonna do more damage to the eco in the game. You know, hey, look, it's not gonna improve. It's just gonna make things worse. Why you would nuke a world that's already nuked? You know, it just doesn't make sense to make it even worse. Now, so to me, taking control of the institute would be more beneficial. Why I can't jump? Okay. Okay. I thought it was gonna crash on me again. Target eliminated. Apparently, I got some more raiders I need to eliminate. I don't have much patience. I just happen to fall. But I haven't affected my sleep. If I recall correctly, there should be a platform I should be able to land on. Well, apparently not.
I'll find you. Scared, huh? Should be.
Okay. Now, the people that I would kind of consider not favorable is, I'm gonna show you right now, is, okay, here we go. Let me re-enable these. She might be alright, but okay, when you get this, this is gonna be an issue. So, okay, Holdering seems okay, but this guy Evan Watson, he's gonna be an obstacle. So him and Dr. Io will be the ones the most likely that I would assassinate. Now that's going to be the challenge. Now the thing is that you have you evacuate the whole institute, because that is what you choose to do. It's the morally right thing to do. But if you take out Father, he's the one that you won't be able to accomplish that. But then again, if you would be able to convince him otherwise, the steps will not be really necessary. But if they were to create a mod for you to do that, which means you will have to do a couple of missions, and since he named you the directorate, you will tell him, no, I have a different purpose for them. You know what I'm saying? He would explain to his father how, but he would have to have key points for him to do that if someone was able to design the mod. Okay, first of all, your charisma will have to be maxed out, just for starters. This will also have to be kind of marked out. But I would say that this you will need, this you will also need, okay? And finally you will need to find the speech bobblehead. So you will have that and a ability, okay? But also your gameplay would be able to be unlocked, and by you unlocking that, you will also have Dr. Lee, who will also succumb to your side, if there would be a possibility for a mod person to do that, to create the mod. Unfortunately, would it work on PS4 with its limitations? Probably not. But they can write the script underneath and people can read it. You know what I'm saying? It's an option. I mean, there's so much you can do. basically, you know. But this will have to be max inspirational speaker. This will have to be max, and that's just, you know, and the charisma, no exceptions. I mean, this you wouldn't really be not necessarily need, but it'll boost your chances. But this, this, and this, I would say those items maxed out, yes, and it will, you know, have your science and this as well to be able to understand, because you know you're a fellow scientist. I mean, he'll be reluctant, but he would be able to stand down. Now that will create a different issue. Now that's where you have to, now as I said, you will have to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, now this was my solution. I mean, I just don't understand why Beta said they're not, why they cut that content out for you to challenge Elder Maxim. I mean, that would be the best thing for me to do. Oh, I thought I whacked them. Okay, first of all, I mean, here we go. I don't know how they respawned, but okay, something's missing. Where's my weapon at? Okay, here we go.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to your animals.
That just means more goodies for me, but hey.
Leave no survivor.
So dangerous. Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy. But I wouldn't be forgotten by now. For victory! At least I can observe battlefield from this. I do not see them anymore. Relevant data.
Okay, those are the kids.
Did you hear something?
Like I said, this was the only solution. Because if I would have been able to do the original storyline where they didn't cut the fact that you could assassinate and this take him out, Ooh, he respawned his code again. Cool. That's because as you see, I came earlier. I put that there. You know, put that there. Add some personal touches. But unfortunately, they respawned, so I wasn't able to really do much. Okay, those are kids. I'm not really shooting any kids. I'm not that type of person. Actually, there's something I want to do first. Because I think if I can...
I feel so wonderful.
Okay. Alright. Having that will give me a little bit more pop boost. I want to make sure what did I max out here. Okay, I got, yes, I got that right. So now, yeah, I need this. This will be my next. Ooh, Captain Nelson Kills. His stuff, Lancer Captain Kills stuff respawn too. Good. So I'll take that, take that, take that, take that.
Have you found something interesting?
Now basically, good. Oh wait, I gotta get back. Now, if Liberty Prime was activated, I'll be dead meat within 5 or 6, 7 seconds. And that's putting it politely. Now, like I said, I'm not wearing any I'm not really using any mods other than the jetpack and, you know, the clothing glitch. This is actually a regular mod. Which you can get from Max Fusion, which is the free fall. Oh crap! I think I might not be able to finish this. If I had more ammo, I would have get killed.
Keep your heads down. Cover me. Shoot the kid.
We are ready to be under.
Hey.
May I be? Of assistance. the Brotherhood to expand their number. If they do not share their findings, then one must agree. You must be careful that the police do not spot you. Stealing is a felony.
Okay, I'm back. Excuse me, but for that,
I would not exist were it not for him.
now I've organized everything as much as I could.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back. From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Now, I recommend before destroying the
Welcome.
Institute,
Do you require additional supplies?
I'll take a look. Sure.
get the experiment Gatling guns. Okay, good. Now, this is what I don't need.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
Not right now.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Gonna pass.
Okay, sorry. Alright, now...
Father is more than just our leader. He
Okay, let's remove everything that I don't need to have on right now. This is just gotta come off. Now, I don't think I'm really ready as far as
is our creator.
doing this but I'm going to initiate it right now.
Sounds like those raiders at Portalia were quite a handful.
Alright, now I've organized, as you see, I assassinated Max already. Okay, so
X688 sounds very impressed with your work at Libertad.
this is the next guy
He doesn't give
that
praise
you
like
have to assassinate him. I will have to assassinate him, and I would assassinate... Oh, wait. Okay, so it's one that I cannot assassinate anybody right now. But the trick will be there's something you need to gain from him.
Yeah.
Some type of evidence.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online.
Hi. I have several projects going right now, but one more shouldn't be an issue.
Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
I've got another set of blueprints for you.
Great!
This is him. This is the
Guess
guy
you
you
took a
have to
pretty big risk to
eliminate
bring me
and
here.
sneak to make that
I hope I
possible.
wasn't asking too much of you.
I've been in worse situations, but it's not something I'd want to do every day.
No kidding. I guess you've seen a lot of action. If you come across any more of these blueprints, let me know. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from them.
Okay, these are the key players now.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Holding, you might not, but this guy is extremely dangerous. He's extremely dangerous, nevertheless.
All systems nominal.
But he is open-minded.
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me.
Okay, he's not here. Okay. All right.
Operating at full capacity.
Holdren is one. He's particularly unpredictable.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I think for Holdren I went back to the lab, but I always seem to miss. Having too many active all at one time is kind of confusion. So
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I'm not saying that Higgs and Logan didn't deserve it, but I wish you'd have given them another chance.
Nothing to report, sir.
okay, he's
Your
a
presence
good-
here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. See.
I have another sample for you.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I knew you'd be the right man for the job. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
Okay, well, let's see. Now that just leaves these two. All right. It's just a matter of organizing your points to accomplish this, because sometimes it's just not as easy, because people say, ah, you can use stealth boy. Not necessarily. Now the problem is, if it would be easy if you can like assassinate them, and the Institute will never catch on.
I cleared out those feral ghouls.
This guy is not one of them.
And you hardly seem the worse for wear. Remarkable.
Father said that you were a soldier. You must have been good.
I wish my old CO were around to hear this.
Who knows? Perhaps he became a ghoul and is out there somewhere even now. Thanks to you, I can finally send that scavenger team back to the surface. Of course, there are feral ghouls hiding all over the Commonwealth. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we have to deal with them again. If you're willing to undertake another extermination, come and see me. I can always use the help.
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Logan are probably dead by now. But I doubt you'll lose any sleep over that.
She's right. It's just a game. Okay, let's stop. Alright, so that leaves, I gotta go to Central Tension, also known as the SRB.
Banished to the surface. It might have been kinder just to have Higgs and Logan executed.
Higgs and Logan posed a threat to the Institute. You were right to banish them, sir.
I delivered the transmitter.
Good. I'll send a courser when I can. I guess those raiders didn't know what hit them.
It was a slaughter. They never stood a chance.
In that case, I'm glad you're on our side. The raiders are a constant threat to our scavenging operations. Unfortunately, more synths are likely to be captured. If you want to continue helping us out, check back with me and I'll let you know if we need another rescue.
Oh damn, I need one more mission to get what I need, so it's not time yet. Alright, let me jump back to the airport and let's see if they respawn again. What happened to Dr. Lee? I think I whacked her by mistake. I mean, she was here the first time that yeah, she was there the first time I whacked everybody. I think she just abandoned it. And that was it, I guess. Trying to figure out if I assassinated her by mistake. No, that's not her. This looks like her, but that's not Lucy. No. Whoop. They all look the same. Oh shit, I did. I just messed up the. I screwed up the whole game. All right, so what we're gonna do? You know what? This is not gonna be. This is this is gonna be my practice run. I didn't tell. I must have did something to kill. I didn't even know how she got caught in the crossfire. I think the one who really killed her was Curie. Yeah, it was Curie who whacked her. All right. We're gonna do a practice run. We're gonna do a practice run. If I screw up, I'll retouch it. All right. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna wait a while. That was an accident because my son wants me to take him somewhere, so I'm going to take him somewhere briefly, but I'll be right back. Let me talk to him real quick. Okay, I just told him something, so okay, here we go. What time is it? Okay, it's 5:27 in Prince, so hold on, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should wait another, yeah, right there should do it. Alright. Alright, if I'm going to do this, okay, obviously I'm gonna have to, because this is where everything's difficult now. Now I have to do some reorganizations. I only got 4 Gopy Slopies. Oh boy. I can't believe I whacked. She got whacked. The ideal is to make sure that she doesn't get whacked. That's the ideal. But I'm gonna turn this into a practice run. Okay, let me. All right. Okay, this has the cloaking on it, which basically I'm gonna have about 60%. Now the aid, since I already have the armor on, I'm gonna shift a couple things around. Where's the stealth boys? No! Where are my stealth boys? Son of a... No, I know for a fact I didn't sell them. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to Sanctuary. Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Hopefully I got it there. Unfortunately, I wish I could edit it and redo it, but this is a live broadcast. I got nobody watching. No comments, nobody's brought. Okay. Yeah, nobody's watching, so I don't got nothing to worry about. Huh. That's why. Alright. Because nobody realizes I'm online anyway. I have myself hitting. It's good to screw up every once in a while anyway. Oh wait. Alright. Let me just... Oh, here they go. Okay, good.
Speak up.
Alright, here we go. Oh crap, I forgot. Anyway, alright. The ideal, anyway, it doesn't, at this junction point, since the game's already screwed up, I don't have to really go through everything that I needed to go through. So this is just a run since the game kind of got screwed up anyway. I don't know if it was me or Curie that whacked Dr. Lee. I don't know. That's the one thing about companions. They see anything in red, they can't. Even if they run.
Rogue scent back.
Alright, since if I'm going to do it like this anyway, let's have a little fun. Alright, we're gonna go to Dr. Oil. While I screw up or not. Okay, now this is the director's course. You do not want to do the director because you'll lose the access to certain things. So unfortunately, that's the way it has to be. Now, this is a very important part of organizing the game in this situation that I'm trying to get. All right. So that being said,
Scanning. Subject identified.
it's best that nobody knows that you're there. Now the first thing we're going to do is go to IO. And the reason, no, that's film one. We run Dr. IO. I keep forgetting where they're at sometimes, so bear with me.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Earlier I tried doing it and everything was going well, but it crashed, so I lost everything that I was doing. So that just... Okay, you don't want C core. So no, so that's C core. Nope. Oh crap! It's morning in the game. This is Holdeman's room. Yes. So now that I think this is where he's at. Now, fortunately, because is this. Yes, this is Isles. And
we're making real progress, thanks to you.
Dr. Holdren.
I could use some more tissue samples if you have time to collect them.
Another time, maybe.
Just let me know when that other time is.
See, he's guarding Dr. Isle. I don't know why he's there, but we're gonna try to wait him out. As I say, he's the devious one. I think I'm gonna have to stop the recording here and retry later on again, but now this is totally up to you how you want to do this, but in the version that I'm putting in my head, the best way is to talk to him.
Yes, what do you need?
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Dr. Ayo.
Yes, what is it?
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investing. Those who pass it...
Just get on with it.
Oh, you know what? I screwed up. I already have the mission. And okay, if I was to take him out right now, I would fail. Okay, I'm gonna have to, because I have to go out with my son. We'll redo this again. I don't think anybody will watch it, but I'll be back. As we all say, thanks for watching. Wait. As we all say, thank you for watching. Subscribe, give a like, or if you have some advice, please leave it in your comments. And hopefully I will put it into practice. But once again, thank you for watching, and have a good evening. J-Dad out.